What is up, my friends? We are getting out of the city, lots to talk about. Summer gear, Father's Day, a bunch of other stuff. And we're on another ride.
Shut up and sit down.
Yeah, that worked out really good, didn't it? Oh yeah. I love it when I can just slot right in. Boop, done. Moving on. So sitting at this stoplight, it's a perfect time to check the weather because it's 95 degrees Fahrenheit. But that brings up a good point that has been discussed quite a lot frequently, and it's, what do you wear in the summer? Honestly, I haven't been on this ride too long, but I did wear all this while putting the cameras on. We got the 360 over there, 8 there, 9 up here. I'm a little warm, but I'm not all like gross and hot and sweaty or sunburn or anything, because this is a Joe Rocket mesh jacket. Anything over 3 miles an hour, I mean, the breeze right now, I feel it on my face, and I can feel it actually on my body too. Love this jacket. If you're looking for summer gear, I can't recommend this jacket enough. It's just phenomenal. And I'm not sponsored by Joe Rocket or anybody, but it just works great. 30 miles an hour, and I can feel the breeze just pushing right through me. Oh, it's great. I love it. That was fun. Oh yeah, gotta love having a torquey V-twin underneath you and the gumption to use it, right? Oh man, I love this bike so much. Happy Father's Day to me. So yes, it is Father's Day today while I'm recording. It's probably a couple weeks later when this video gets posted, amongst a whole smorgasbord of road reality content. I am backed up in the editor again. So this being Father's Day, of course I'm out by myself, right? My kids aren't old enough to ride with me yet, so they're at home. One's napping and the other one's hanging out with mommy and grandma. But they said, yeah, Daddy, go on a ride. So it's Father's Day. I got a new display for my poker chips. So just like last year, now I have 2 of those and it's already full. I got some poker chips and some mail call, and I got a bunch of poker chips. They're duplicates of the ones in the other case, but it's already full. They had a fun time this morning helping me fill it, and it's the greatest thing. If you're a father, happy Father's Day belatedly. If you're not a father, don't do it. And I say that because it cuts into your motorcycling time significantly. But you know, if you're not a dad, you're not used to sleepless nights and being worried all the time, stressed out, where's the next money gonna come from? It can be really hard to juggle family life with the want or need to go ride a motorcycle all the time. It's, I just don't have kids, right? I love my boys, I really do. But they're quite needy at this age. There's been a number of motovloggers recently asked the question, how do you balance dad life with the want and need to go motorcycling all the time? And it's a fine line, it really is. I am lucky, I'm blessed. I have a wife that she sort of supports the motorcycling, but not 100%. I mean, she doesn't like me taking all-day rides on the weekends, unless it's with her and the kids are at my mom's house. My mom is a fixture in our household. She takes the kids quite often. She loves those boys, loves spending time with them, and we're very blessed to have her in our life. She makes things like this possible. So thanks, Mom. But fatherhood is an interesting thing. On one side of the coin, you are constantly worried, stressed, over caffeinated, underslept, I don't know the word, Sleep deprived, that's it. Yeah, see, I'm sort of sleep deprived. But I try to balance the dad life with my hobbies, and lately most of the hobbies have gone to the wayside except for doing this YouTube thing. I really do enjoy creating the videos and going out on rides. So I like to do that a lot. And why is this guy up my butt? Back off, dude. Thank you. I would like to get home to my family today. Oh yeah. Ooh, that felt good. Yeah, buddy. So you have that one side where you're always stressed and worried about your kids and, you know, making sure you got a job to pay for all their stuff, and yeah, that. And then on the other side, man, you just really want to get out and ride. And I've mentioned it before, this is my therapy. This is my me time. Not to say editing video isn't my me time as well, but this is truly me time, because outside of somebody calling me on the headset, I can't be bothered. Literally. So part of the compromise is I don't go on really long rides very frequently. I tend to go for, like today, hour and a half. I brought one battery for each camera. They're in the cameras, and we're just rolling till I run out of battery juice, and I'm done. I go home. So that's the compromise, right? That's what I do. What do you do to balance out the dad life from the motorcycle life? And does it affect your riding style? See, that's the one thing nobody ever asks is, does being a dad affect your riding style? Are you less willing to take risks and go out riding in crappy weather? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear what you have to say. I know a lot of my viewers are dads or granddads, and they probably have some advice for a young dad like me. I'm not young, my kids are young, and I'm gonna pull over up here and light me another stogie. There, that's better. So a keen-eyed viewer, Dark Dave's Shop, he posted a comment on my video the other day, said, hey, I hope you have a permit for that. And the video was Littlestown Part 2. If you haven't seen it, I think it's kind of entertaining. But it was funny because I rewatched the video thinking, all right, what did I do I needed a permit for? And it didn't even dawn on me that I think since the last time I mentioned it, I've gotten like 200 new subscribers. So for those that are not in the know, I am handicapped. I have bad knees and bad feet, and that brings up the next topic, which I wanted to let you all know that yes, I have a handicap plate on my bike, and I'm going to extend this camera out. Whoa, buddy, yeah, look at that. Hey, you're riding over the white line. Yay, fun for me. Cool, huh? So anyway, yeah, I do have the handicap plate, and I have all the paperwork to back it up. And I'm actually battling a bout of the gout right now. It was pretty bad the last couple of days. Today's not too bad, but I am using a lot more front brake because I just can't put a ton of pressure on my right foot. Yeah, my legs don't lift that good. But my doctor years ago, I went in to see him, and I'd had an MRI done because I had some knee pain. And I joked at him, I said, how bad does it get before you hand me a handicap placard? And he started laughing. He reached over to his desk drawer, started filling out some paperwork, handed it to me and said, here, take this to the MBA. It'll make your life a lot more pleasant. So I did. It was handicap placard paperwork. It's a lot of not fun. And for a young guy like me, it's kind of like, well, what the hell is going to happen next? But I try not to let it get me down. But I hobbled the last couple of days. I am super happy to be out today, living my best life. But yeah, this is the thing, you know, you get older, and getting older is not for the faint of heart. I am not that old, but I'm about to get about 25 years younger in 10 seconds. Told you so. Motorcycling keeps you young at heart, even if your body is falling apart. Hey, another rhyme. I'm good at that. So I know this is not going to be a quick video today, but hopefully the 360 cam makes it a little more engaging for you. I really do just love recording with that camera. It is so much fun to play with all the different angles. So we are approaching Little Seneca Lake. We're about to get a green light. And in some previous videos, I mentioned that a friend of mine was ill, and in a follow-up video, I mentioned that he had passed away. Well, his family invited me to deliver the eulogy at his funeral, and I was so honored to do that. And his funeral was a couple of days ago. I was so nervous. I've mentioned it before, I'm not a public speaker. And there is Little Seneca Lake, looking beautiful as always. I was so nervous, okay? And I get to the funeral and his mom and sisters were there. I did not know how many accolades and accomplishments he'd had in his 45-year career as a firefighter. But the president of the fire department gets up before me and he goes to talk, and he says, he listed out a bunch of them, and he goes, we could be here all day with the list of things Mike accomplished for the fire department and his dedication to the service of the community. And no kidding, the guy had a file like 3 inches thick. It was ridiculous. So I walk up and I had my notes folded still, so I couldn't read them, but I set it on the lectern there, and I started with, well, you know, that's a really hard act to follow. And then I went in and I told the lighter side of Mike's life, how he was a jokester and we got in trouble at the cigar shop and we were, you know, grinning like fat cats, Cheshire cats, I said, when we got the owners of the cigar shop to open up the expensive cigar case. And this was a shop we both worked at. And I'm already not telling it as well now as I did then. So this is like Tenacious D's, the tribute to the best song in the world, because this eulogy I gave went into the lighter side of Mike's life and how I knew him, not how all of his firefighting buddies knew him. And afterwards, the family just very much thanked me for the eulogy I delivered. They thought I did a great job, and I still wasn't sure, but then several people at the wake gave me the same feedback. And I owe it to practicing talking to you guys and coming out here for 150 hours of riding over the last 9 months or 10 months and practicing my public speaking. Because I got up there, I never opened my notes or anything, I just went through it. And that was that. I got through it, and then I will be 100% honest with you, I ugly cried for the rest of the service. Because I had known this guy for close to 20 years, and he had been right there with me. He was there at my wedding. He was there, his shoulder to cry on, ear to vent to, and he was a great guy. He really was. He was somebody that you really just grow to love having this guy in your life, you know? He was just a close friend, and we miss him. We miss him dearly. After the wake, we went back to my house, and they sent us home with a bunch of food and beer. So we invited a bunch of our other friends that knew him over, several people that couldn't make the funeral, and they all came and hung out with us, and we kind of just celebrated his life. I'm honored to have known him, and I'm super honored to have been given the opportunity to deliver his eulogy, and I'm glad it went well. Oh my God. Oh, I was so nervous for it. But that's the story of life. You know, people come into it, people leave it. And has anybody else given a eulogy out there? Because that is a nerve-wracking thing. You stand up in front of this room full of people who are all very sad and miss the deceased, and you have to find a way to capture somebody's life in just a few minutes. It was hard to pick out which of my favorite memories that I wanted to share. That guy looked like he had no control over that car. Ah, crazy.
Shut up and sit down.
Aren't those some cool corners? Oh boy, I just love riding motorcycles. Boy, I tell you what. Yep, I'm a little bit of Hank Hill there. I admit it. And for anybody playing at home, this is Brink Road. It becomes Sundown Road the further south you get. But up north, it's Brink Road. You go pink, pink, pink. There's like 3 stop signs. You can look at it on a map. It's a fun little road to ride on. Lots of hills and curves and stuff. It's not very long, but it's a fun little road to ride on. But we're having fun, right? Right? Boy, it's hot out. Oh my God. Yeah, still 95 degrees. I'm hoping we get like a thunderstorm later, cool us off a little bit. All right. Pole position. Should we do a 0 to 50? Because that's the speed limit. Yeah, let's do a 0 to 50. Whenever it turns green. And go. There. That was pretty good. Yeah. I try not to beat on my clutch too much. I like it to last a long time, right? Well, since we're going through a couple of my favorite corners, I think it's time to end this video. I hope you've had fun with me today, riding around on Father's Day. If you're a dad, I hope you had a great Father's Day. If you're not a dad, go out and be a dad. No, I'm kidding. Don't do it just to do it. Do it because you love kids. And I hope you have a great day. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Keep the shiny side up and the rubber side down. Ta-da!